Hello everybody and welcome back to Oh My Gosh Storm. Am I the only one who's still writing 2018 instead of 2019?
No, I don't think it's just you. I think like a lot of people are actually doing this because it takes a while for you to transition from 2018.
You are absolutely correct, Jason. And we all know that with a new year comes a whole lot of new beginnings. Some people, they get a new job, they move to a new country, a new city, and some have found a new lover from New Year's Eve, of course. So there's a lot going on. But one of my favorite things about New Year's is New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
Jason, how do you feel about those?
I love New Year resolutions. I think like New Year resolutions are something that it's very, very important. Like each and every year, like something new happens in your life and we're like growing and we're like improving ourselves and developing who we are. And so we have to like keep pushing those resolutions like forward. And it's like, there's always a reason for it. And I think we did this like last year and it's a huge hit. And so it's good that we're doing it again.
Let's do it again. Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? We're going to start off a bit simple.
Okay.
Our very first one is from this ever so beautiful Tessa Thompson.
Damn, she is hot.
She's amazing.
And in Westward, she was really, really good. And every movie she does, she is pretty amazing.
I have to agree with you on that one. And you know what, guys? Her resolution is very simple. She simply wants to drink more water.
Water?
Absolutely, more water, Jason.
Okay.
And actually, when I first saw it, I was like, what? But I love it because I think there are so many benefits to drinking water. Not just for, you know, like your diet side, but also your skin. I feel like when I drink enough water, my skin shows it. My skin is really happy. And water is free.
That is true. So is that the secret for why you look so good?
Maybe.
All right, so I think like drinking water is like a really, really great resolution. And for one, it costs nothing.
Yeah.
Exercising, like when you go to the gym and work out a lot, they say it's very good to hydrate. And even when you're in primary school, the teacher taught us that, you know, you got to drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Yeah.
So this just goes to show you the benefits of actually drinking water. It is good and it's essential and it's like the medicine that costs you nothing. So.
Absolutely. So will you be adding that to your list?
Most definitely, I am going to add it to my already like growing list.
I am so impressed by Jason right now, guys. So because I'm so impressed, could you maybe share with us the next one, our next resolution, number 2?
Okay, now this is a resolution that I actually love. She says, dare to talk politics.
Wow.
And I think like this is so perfect in modern society because politics and religion are 2 topics that people try to avoid. Is a social conversation dampener. It doesn't help move things along. But politics is a thing that it's affecting our lives every day. And if we don't talk about it, people don't get to change or grow or learn anything. For example, in 2018, there was the #MeToo, where a lot of celebrities came together and they were able to use their platform to push the message and try to make changes. During the vote for the Democratic Congress House party thing, there was also the #vote, and people got to voting and actually the Democrats actually won. So I think like celebrities should use their platform to push a message, be open, be positive, and to talk.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on this one. When I first saw it, I was like, this is quite interesting, you know, because as you mentioned, we are taught that these are things you kind of want to avoid in conversations because they make a lot of conflict can arise from them. But I do believe that, you know what, like we need to speak about these things. Otherwise, nothing is going to change. And what I've really liked is that in the past, because of social media now, people have a platform. You know, ordinary people, celebrities obviously have a lot more viewers and so forth, but ordinary people now, they do have a voice and they can make some changes. And what's really exciting is all the young people that are getting involved. That's really exciting for me. So I think we're going to move on to number 3.
Okay, so our third resolution, I think, is one that is actually quite interesting, and it's by no other than Lala Anthony. So I'm going to give this over to you, Assie.
To me, I mean, Lala is so gorgeous. Lala is absolutely stunning. And I guess her resolution is actually not a resolution at all.
A resolution that's not a resolution,
exactly,
but is a resolution.
But it is a resolution. You see what I mean? It's completely confusing, but I'm going to tell you what she means. So she doesn't want to make any New Year's resolutions. And she says that she doesn't want to put any pressure on herself because she finds that she's made resolutions in the past and, you know, people say, I'm going to work out really hard. And people work out for 2 weeks, you know, really, really hard. And then the 3rd week, like, nothing happens. And then people do feel a bit disappointed. So she doesn't want to put that kind of pressure on herself. So what she wants to do is to just continuously, you know, develop herself, improve herself, make herself a better person.
And there's this other celebrity that also has the same resolution as Lala. This is no other than Kelly Rutherford.
Yeah, absolutely. Also resolving not to resolve, right? I feel like that's the pattern. People don't want to make any resolutions because they're trying to avoid the pressure. But I don't think that that was the purpose of New Year's resolutions, you guys. I feel like it was a good way to almost reflect on the year that has passed and to kind of start something, you know? I know that a lot of people start things in a year and they don't finish them, but I feel like at the end of the year you can be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start the next year and I'm going to do what I wanted to do.
Okay, I think that's actually like very, very important. But like when it comes to resolution, people have a lot of problems, like, you know, following through with the resolutions. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to, you know, like.
I know. And you know what? I think it's time we head on over to our fifth and our last resolution for the day.
We have saved the best for last. So,
yeah.
Yes.
And our resolution is from none other than the ever so handsome Charlie Puth. And his resolution for the year is to remain calm.
Be calm. Relax.
And I absolutely love it. I think that with the new year, it's not just roses and rainbows, you know. There's going to be a whole lot of storms that could come up in this year. But what we need to do is to stay calm and stay focused on our goals. We need to conquer this year no matter what.
Conquer! We are conquerors.
We are.
We gotta conquer 2019. It is ours, so we gotta take it. Despite the storms or all the bad things that happen, like own it and let this year work for you. So guys, that's the end of our OMG Storm for today. It's been a pleasure being with you guys. I'm your host, Jason Lawal.
And I'm Asi. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.